We could go ahead and do the normal "Asa, dude," but we just did that. So welcome everybody.
Fire.
Fire. So basically, this is this program is officially like the thing I've seen a lot of content creators use on YouTube. And it seems like a really easy thing to use in post production to just manipulate your footage, edit, whatever. But like, it's also the most approachable, best like humanizing like picture and audio I think I've seen, like since people took podcasting to their home studios. So I'm glad to be using this. Yeah, because you guys look pretty fucking good too. You guys look fresh.
Thank you.
I like knowing what the view is actually going to be instead of just like keep changing it and wondering, oh, I wonder which is it going to be, the wide view or we're going to be tiny? Who knows?
Yeah, okay, I don't want to say too much like right now, but I feel like this is going to be what we use. But yeah, because
we'll see if it randomly cuts us out after 40 minutes like Zoom. Hold on.
Yeah, real shit. Real freaking shit.
Stay tuned and find out.
We'll probably only record for like a good 20 minutes today though, just because like it's the tester, and like I signed up for the 14-day free trial, and I'm going to sign up for the pro plan, so that gives us unlimited streams, so we can do a couple like small segments this week just to see if we really
not just
like
nights and weekend streaming. We get unlimited streaming.
Yeah.
Remember when you had to pay for those fucking minutes?
The minutes streaming.
Nah, never mind. I'll just talk to you on the weekend.
Yeah. No, man. Hey, boo, you got that free time after 7? I'll call you.
I'll call you. Only call important people if it's, before 7.
It was only after 7 if you had Sprint. Otherwise, it was after 9.
Oh.
Did you have Sprint? I knew it. Of course.
I've always had right.
Singular. Way back when.
How much did you talk on the phone back then using your extra 2 hours?
A lot.
A lot? That's what's up.
I had hoes.
Sure.
You had hoes?
Hoes.
Was it bitches and hoes?
Bitches and hoes.
Good to know.
I mean, when you find the person to talk to and you mean you got unlimited, I mean, sometimes phone calls go to like, 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock in the morning.
But who was in your top 5? Who was in your top 5?
I never did my top 5 because I felt bad.
I
didn't.
That's the most.
You were so sweet.
Sometimes we saw that as like, oh, so you're too good for all of us.
No, it's just like,
oh, okay.
I just left it empty because I didn't.
I understand that though. I understood the pressure.
Deal with my hair right now.
I understand.
Yeah, it looks
mine
fine.
is just like on the sides. I can't
face.
do much with it because my glasses push it out instead of letting it lay down.
It's actually like coming back. I can't hear anything, but like it's actually coming back. But the way it's coming back is just looking like Village Witch instead of Medusa.
I don't think you look like Village Witch.
I think the Village Witch is nicer than Medusa, though, if I remember correctly. Yeah. Everybody goes and visits the Village Witch. Medusa's.
Wait, did Medusa get a bad rep though?
Medusa got a terrible rep.
Yeah.
She was protecting herself.
Fucking stone vision.
Right.
Yeah. I wish I had that.
On that.
Right.
I wish I had that.
But my favorite mystics are the women that are just like chilling by themselves, and then men try to come fuck them, and then the men get fucked up. So like those are my favorite mystics in general.
I wish.
Fuck around, find out.
Men are not like that. What do you mean?
What do you mean?
What do you mean?
Men are pure creatures.
Men listen to women and take no for an answer.
Look at the Supreme Court.
Look at the Supreme Court. That's definitely a good example.
Well, I mean, that's not men. Those are, and it's also an insult to like children to say when these people are acting like children, because my wife works with children.
It is.
And they act better than these people.
I know 4th and 5th graders that would truly be better politicians than a few people that we have in office right now.
This is very true. Speaking of cryptids that are just chilling and then men come up to them, there's the Circe book. There's a line that's like, men make terrible pigs. And it's just like such a subtle, because like Circe is the witch of Aiaia, and she's like a transformation witch, and she turns men into pigs that come to her island and try to assault her.
Fucking Odysseus.
Yeah, fucking Odysseus. Fuck Odysseus.
Why did you get such a big ass book?
But I don't no idea. But
The
anyway,
Greeks didn't have anything else to do with their time, so they wrote stories.
That's true. But yeah,
What are we
had
doing
Netflix.
right now?
Just saying.
they did not
That's
have
real
Netflix.
shit.
Yeah.
All right,
They had Netflix.
touche.
So
I
the
see you.
Odyssey is their Netflix.
Yeah.
Essentially,
Yeah.
2 drachmae a month
yeah.
for the subscription.
No, they just raised it to 3.
They literally
Oh,
follow
dang.
you around.
Yeah. And tell you the stories.
Socrates.
Yeah.
Socrates, give me more.
Socrates.
Give me
Give me
more.
more.
What happens next? I must know.
What
must
does
know.
happen next?
How was the indie trip?
It was good. We got to see a lot of people. Got reminded of why we fucking left Indiana. You guys know.
Again? Oh
Yep.
yeah.
Oh, yeah.
When you-
I had a
Oh,
very
yeah.
sad observation. I was also in Indiana last month for a
Oh.
baby shower. I had a very sad observation of how many, and this is not body shaming in any type. This is just an observation. How many people are obese or
Large.
yeah are
I
drastically
was one of them, so I get it.
yeah and
Or are not high. That's
Yeah.
also what I noticed.
compared to
Oh,
here,
man,
like
more than you would think.
living here for 2 years and seeing just like the physical fitness level difference. Not that I'm like perfectly physically fit, like I'm not body shaming again. It's just
Health.
the
You're good.
Health
The
is
health
more
level.
of a focus.
Yeah.
Health is more of a focus in Colorado, and ironically,
Yeah.
with Indiana being a medicinal, like
Mhm.
owned by the healthcare industry state
the
now,
the pharma
which I
industry.
mean
yeah.
actually makes sense because you make more money when people are sick and fat than when
Yeah.
they're healthy and skinny.
Exactly. And it was a stark realization of
How else are you gonna sell
the
that
lifestyle
blood pressure
difference.
medication? Everybody's blood pressure is good.
So
What you gonna do with it?
the worst few things that
Exactly.
we saw, which we won't broadcast this information everywhere. I don't want everyone to think Indiana is like horrible, but
No,
like,
there's
they were
there's some good
scales
things.
and
I mean,
shit.
there's a hellmouth in it
So
now.
the go on scale, the least worst was all of the different fucking anti-abortion billboards.
Oh
They're
no.
also
I just
sweet looking. It's,
It's
like,
like,
Yeah.
we love this human and this human.
yeah,
it's
it's
like,
we-
no, you fucking don't. You
we
hate
love
both
both.
of them. You
It
just
was a
pretend
heart.
to use, you
and like at the woman's heart, and then
so
at
after
So,
like
like,
the fourth
penis
one
is
of
hard.
those, I was just like,
so vote for,
Oh, okay.
child care and like, maternity leave and like,
mhm. I
gun
took
regulation.
a picture of this one.
Speaking of gun regulation,
Speaking
Yeah.
of gun regulation, I took a picture of this one. You know how like we want red flag laws and we want them to actually be followed?
Mhm.
Well, get your gun rights restored. Criminal record holding you back. Call attorney Andrew No. I didn't even read this. Andrew No One. His last
Oh,
name is literally Noone. Andrew No One. In the
My-
Grove for the Grove. Get your
Oh,
license
God.
to carry back.
oh God, my ex-husband actually did that and failed miserably and spent
so it's
$2,500 of my
so it's
dollars.
not a new
The
thing.
website is
Yeah.
noonelawllc.com. Oh my
Yeah.
God, no one. I didn't even notice his last name was literally no one. I think this is a scam.
That is it. It was a scam. I got scammed out of $2,500. So
I lost like
yeah.
500, I think, on one of those like travel scams. No, it was only 200. It wasn't a horrible lesson.
Well, so they didn't get you that bad. You
Yeah.
good.
Mhm.
But
And
still,
then-
this get your gun
I'm
rights
close.
back.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so I was like, get your gun rights back. So how'd you lose them? Should you probably not have them back? So
Right. Like
please,
maybe
please
you
keep
don't
them
make
lost.
responsible decisions. Maybe you've had 2 or 3 DUIs and you're 30 something years old and
Mhm.
maybe
then the worst one. Where were we when I told you? Do you remember?
So I wanted to add that also in Indiana now you don't need paperwork to prove that you have a license to carry your gun.
Oh yeah. No, you
Yeah,
could
like,
it's
mind
entirely too easy to buy a gun in Indiana. Like
Mhm.
you have a passable
same
ID
here.
And then
and money.
drive right over to Chicago, and then I wonder why there's so much fucking crime in Chicago. Because
Heroes.
people from Indiana literally sell them guns.
Heroes.
Also, there's not as much crime in Chicago as a lot of Republican-run
Move your
cities, but
leg.
no one wants to talk about that.
Right.
And so as we were traveling it's also fun when you travel through the wonderful city that is Indianapolis, that you go through the obviousness of different neighborhoods
Mhm.
Yeah.
and different people that are in those different
I
neighborhoods.
would like
Yeah.
to describe this.
And well, I wanted to say that there's one set when we were way out in the boonies. It's like an hour away from Indy, and then we were at a friend's place, and I was driving into town to get pizza, and I see 2 different Let's Go Brandon signs on like different houses on the same road. I'm just like,
do they think they're clever? Like, do they honestly think?
Yes.
Oh yeah, they think they're fucking.
They think they're the funniest thing.
I would rather than just
they
say
think they're like
fuck
high
Joe
level,
Biden.
like stand-up
Can't
comedians.
we all just say fuck Joe Biden?
I mean, like, fuck Joe
Fuck Joe
Biden. Like, I don't
Biden.
give
Can we
a
just
shit
say
about
Biden? It's
Biden.
Biden.
Fuck Joe
Just
Biden.
take off the
But,
E.
yeah,
That makes it. No, we have to represent his whiteness
Okay, good.
accurately.
I need to finish this.
You
So
can finish.
yeah, so to finish the thought, driving through this smaller town, in order from top to bottom as we drive past the houses. First, I saw the yellow "Don't tread on me" snake flag.
I'm a snake.
Right
I'm a
under
snake.
was the Confederate flag.
Oh.
Rats.
Right under
Beautiful.
that, fully out and displayed, hung up on the house, was a Confederate flag with a Nazi symbol in the middle of it.
I was waiting on it. I was waiting on
And
it. It was in
then,
my head.
A scary looking white dude with fluffy white hair and a fluffy white beard sitting on his porch in a rocking chair whittling.
Survey says
I was scared as fuck. And you know what?
Stereotype.
2 blocks later, Black Lives Matter signs.
Oh hell yeah! Fuck yeah! Fuck it up.
Well, one.
Yeah.
One.
Was it one? Oh no, there were 2 Black Lives Matter
Maybe in
signs
the
right next
same-
to each other.
Maybe in this like
No,
the
they were
same-
right next to
they
each
were
other.
next
Do
to-
you remember
Yeah.
when we were driving home from Cincinnati and
I
we were
was
driving
like,
through?
Jesus, I couldn't live there if I had to look at that.
Yeah. When we were driving through Cincinnati or driving home from Cincinnati and we were driving through and it was like we're almost to Greenfield and you were hungry and I was like, let's wait.
Yep.
Yeah.
Let's wait.
And I was like real hungry
Unless
too.
you want me to go get it for you.
Yep,
that was
that's
essentially
basically it.
Yeah, I
Oh.
was
It
like, either we wait to get to Greenfield and I go inside or we wait till we get to Indianapolis because I'm not trying to have to, you know.
Explain.
Right.
Yeah, we stopped at a
Anything.
Culver's
Right.
like 20 minutes outside of Indy, and I was like, I see what you mean.
Yeah.
See what you mean.
The further you get from that circle, the
Yeah, the
more
scarier
racist
it
you get.
gets.
That's
Yeah.
why, honestly, I feel like I was so sheltered because I was just in central Indianapolis most of my life, and
And
being
the
on the north
So-
side.
I went to Warren Township schools until I was 12.
East side.
Yeah. So then I went to Washington Township, but like,
Yeah, girl.
yeah.
That's how we met.
Fucking
Which,
niggas
like-
on the west side.
Right.
You said right. I don't know if you wanted to say right to that.
Why would you?
Everybody in the east is a player. Isn't that how the next line goes?
Right. Why would you do that to me? Why would you set me up for
I'm
failure?
sorry.
Walked in,
I didn't mean to put
bro.
those words in your
Why?
mouth like that.
Would you set me up for failure?
It's party here on the west side.
Right.
Oh man.
Anyway,
My
yes, no, I was very ready to come home after like 48 hours on the ground. I was like, can I please get a mountain or some fresh air or, you know, somebody that, you know, I don't feel
Gives
like,
a damn.
yeah,
It
somebody
goes
that
back
gives a
to,
damn.
yeah,
Yeah.
I love so many people there, and
Right.
all I try to do is get them to follow us out here.
Yeah.
Come on,
It's
come on.
working.
Move
It's
towards-
working.
That's how I got out here. I was lured by a friend. So.
Yeah.
Lured.
I was
Slowly
lured.
working.
Yeah.
And like the
I
funny
got-
thing is, Dev, we got you out here, and then we okayed, and we were like fine with you leaving because we
Right.
knew you were not staying in Indiana.
We
Exactly.
literally referenced that today. We referenced that moment like more than
how he was a Chris and Mara away from being homeless.
yeah,
Yeah.
literally, or living in my car, and
Yeah.
but
Mhm.
yeah,
But
Those
that's
are
why we
things
all
are
help each other
for.
out.
Right.
Like
yeah.
we're all
That's why
here
you-
to fucking
that's
make
why
it happen.
You can't trust them hoes on the west side.
Yeah, exactly. Plus, we've like
Not on the west
From
side.
this, you weren't from the west side,
No, I'm from the north side.
north central side.
The north side.
I mean, literally. Not like Because it's like here's Meridian, which is
are
central,
even more
and then you
north
go like
now.
a
They
couple
moved up
blocks
to Carmel.
over.
Like, oh, they're so happy being up in Carmel.
Oh, I bet.
Indiana is.
I like how
so fucking crazy.
I like how anyone who's not from Indiana is just like very confused about what the hell we're talking about.
I mean, there are so many cities where you know.
Yeah.
I mean, like there's West Philadelphia. There's
On a player with
Portland.
There's different parts of
Portland.
Portland. Like any city you're in, there are always going to be different sections because America has always been racist and fucked up. So there will always be different
gerrymandering.
sections. Yeah, gerrymandering, fucking redlining, all this shit. Industrial zoning laws before all of that, and like pollution zoning laws and things like that.
Don't y'all be getting SWAT sent on the podcast now, okay? Y'all about one woke statement away from the chop.
Put me to sleep.
Yeah.
From the dark guns.
From the darkness.
At this point, I just have to take woke as a compliment because I'm just like, would you rather be asleep?
Yeah.
Isn't that what a sheeple is?
Real shit.
Sheeple. Yeah.
This person who's asleep is a sheeple.
Wait, just think about it though. Think about it. Matrix shit. Do you want to be the person that's awake, or do you want to be the person that's asleep? Which pill are you gonna fucking take, bitch?
Oh, I don't have any
both.
Sorry,
what if you can't get
that
both?
would be fucking hilarious.
Why
if you
not?
took both.
¿Por qué no los dos?
¿Por qué no los dos?
Well, you would have to grab them at the same
don't do
time.
that.
Right.
Don't do that.
So so you just like ninja swipe them and then you just shove them in your mouth.
You do got fast reflexes.
I have the
that would be a
fastest
really weird
reflexes.
drug trip.
Did we tell you guys what happened at One Up?
No.
I want Brooke to tell me.
You probably should, but okay. I'll have her tell the like very last bit of the story. I'll tell the setup part because it was just God. What?
So for those who don't know,
the
One Up
best
is an
setup of
arcade
all
bar.
time. Yeah. So went to One Up. It's an arcade bar, and we were basically like, all right, cool. Winner take all. Like, let's see what you got, and like all the skills.
Worth of tokens. We went
around
the entire place.
Our place
started.
We went around the entire place. We were pretty neck and neck the entire time. Like I was better at shooting games. You were better at like the basketball.
I was better at basketball.
Yeah, you were better at basketball. You did whoop my ass at basketball.
Yeah.
But I whooped that ass at everything else.
Especially the shooting games. Like it wasn't even close in the shooting games.
You did whoop my ass at Giant
Like
Pac-Man.
Chris, like it was bad, bro.
You mean like Time Crisis, like those types of games?
Yeah, like or like
House of the Dead,
Resident
Carnival.
Evil. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Like those are my bread and butter. I will whoop anybody's ass in a first person shooter.
If Time Crisis is there, I will be on that machine.
You did whoop my ass pretty nicely at Mortal Kombat though, and that hurt. I did take a loss there. Yeah, humble.
I'll win at Pac.
But like, it ain't gonna take long for you to get Mortal Kombat. That's what's bad about it. I'm feeling the energy right now.
I've never played Mortal Kombat, so
it's not gonna take you that long to get it though.
But
I feel
anyway,
like I'm the weak one out when it comes to like all video games. Out of the four of us, like I feel like I would get my ass kicked when it came to all.
Depends on the game.
But we get to like what? Very last thing was skee ball.
Yes. We duked it out in a skee ball tournament, winner takes all, because we were pretty neck and neck.
Yeah.
So we spent the rest of our tokens on skee ball, and we had been going literally trading off back and forth, and it was the last game.
Yeah, we were tied at 13. 13 wins apiece.
Yeah, I'll let you
from
go
like
ahead
all the
and,
mini games.
you
let me tell. Thank you.
You have the floor.
So anyway, I get a little bit ahead of her and throwing my balls up, right?
Oh yeah.
So there's like six balls.
What?
Right?
What type of show is this?
Yes.
Which one?
Always.
Yeah. Always. Yeah.
So there's like 6 balls in every single skee ball game.
There's more than that, isn't there?
No, there were 6.
There's 6?
6.
Feels like more, but I don't
it was
know.
crazy.
Yeah.
It's worth a Google.
Right.
Comment below.
So we ended up I threw all 6 of mine pretty quickly, but my total score was 240, which is like kind of a low skee ball score, but it's enough to win probably half the games. So I was literally not very stressed. Plus, like the last
there are 9 balls in skee ball.
Oh, there are 9 balls. My bad.
Sorry.
My bad.
Sorry.
Just had to
That's
fact check
why
you
you
like
lost.
Right.
You only threw 6. You should have thrown the other 3.
So, all right. I got
6.
I got all I threw all 9 of my balls like pretty quickly. She was probably on like ball 4 or 5 by the time I got
I had
done.
2 balls left by the time he was done.
Yeah.
Of course.
And so the final score at that point, or the score at that point was 240 to 200. So she lets her second to last ball go. She gets a 10. And I'm talking shit.
He's talking
It's just like
mad.
Wham.
Yes,
Literally, like the really bad shot.
It was literally
God.
like
Girl, you
like
got that 100.
yeah, it bounced and hit the like cage on the way in. So
Oh
it was,
yeah, exactly. That's the exact shot I was thinking of.
Yeah,
Yep.
It was
one
bad.
of the ones where it was like a
bad.
confidence builder. I was like, oh, this is it. I just
Got
run.
it.
So I started to like run all the scenarios through. I was like, babe, if you get 10, it's fine. You know,
Yeah,
you
he's talking
lose
some
240 to 220.
Yeah.
That's nice.
Yeah.
That's
Started
solid.
talking shit.
Like,
Right.
then if you get a 20, like, oh, dang, babe, 240, 230.
Yeah.
Whew.
Man, that's
Jeez.
close
Right.
as hell.
Yeah.
Then I was like, damn, you know, if you that
that
manage
50.
to get, you know, a 40, let's see what you can do. Like, you know, let's see what you can do in a, you know, neck and neck, sudden death type thing. And her last ball, she gets, what did you get?
Got a 40.
A 40.
Yeah.
So she
down
the
by
thing,
I'm down by 30.
it was 240 to 210,
Yeah.
and she gets a 40 with the last ball.
Yeah.
And the way that this shot goes, I need you guys to understand something. It was like the ball was moving in extra slow motion.
I took like a breath. I like centered myself.
Oh, it was
talking
horrible.
shit, and I just let it go.
The next time I see a woman just like pause, take a breath, collect herself, and then execute something, I'm gonna look at whatever counterpart she has. Like, damn, you just got your ass whooped, didn't you? That's literally what happened. The ball did not touch any side piece at all.
No, it just like
It just hit
perfectly-
the bottom center of the hole, and I was like,
Swoosh.
Yeah.
yeah, it was rough. And
I get
lost
my balls
250
in
to
the hole
240.
every time.
Oh, you get your balls in the hole every time?
Oh yeah.
I mean, you would know, wouldn't you? You were there.
And you got your ass whooped. Can I help you, Juno?
She said, I want to talk.
You want
We'll talk.
I want to be in the podcast.
you want to be on the podcast? Okay.
She messing up the mic though.
She really
See,
is.
Rocky's
messing up
under the podcast. He's literally under the desk.
Yeah.
What happened to him sitting on the chair?
I tried to get him to, but he also has a spot under the desk and he likes it better.
He needs to snuggle at her feet.
I feel that. Thank you. Hello.
Also,
Sweet.
another massive moment in our lives. This one shaved his beard for the first time since we have been together.
Oh wow, yeah.
I've never seen his cheek skin, and I never want to see it again.
She
told me not to. Huh?
Mhm.
I didn't remember the.
He's
beard.
got like
Oh,
he's
yeah.
got like a
fuzzy on the
chin
side.
a chin beard.
like a layer.
Yeah,
Kinda
like,
like a
Yeah,
it
there's
doesn't
like a
it doesn't
small
grow
layer,
in like this
like not even like
Shaved
a,
area.
too, but it's all spiky now.
Well, 'cause
That's
they shaved to be nice at the
spiky.
wedding.
But yes,
So it's not like a 5 o'clock shadow yet. It's probably like a noon.
yeah, you're like a
shadow.
noon shadow
Yeah,
after a
gotcha.
week and a half,
Yeah.
and like I don't ever.
Which I hate because there are some
Listen.
redhead men and some white men that literally shave and literally have like a half beard in 30 seconds afterwards.
Yeah, you're just
Like,
not
yeah,
allowed
just
to-
shave,
my
guys.
brother Davey.
Yeah.
Why are they like this? I want this. I can't
Germans.
grow hair right here.
Because different continents.
Yeah.
Because different environments.
Why did I think you were gonna say cotton for some reason?
Yeah. Yeah, cotton. There's so much cotton in white men's DNA that they just grow it. And we broke his parts. Broke her.
We broke her.
Broke her.
That's convenient because it's time to roll out of here anyway.
Okay. I
Stay
hope-
tuned next
I
week to
hope
see if
she
Brooke
survives
recovers.
this laugh attack. Your dog's coming. Look out.
Yeah, she's coming. That's a wrap. That's a wrap on that end. Well, thank you guys for hanging out.
Ah!
I think this went well. As long as the editing process does too, this would be great.
Yeah. Real shit. Let me just stop the
And I want to try to center us
recording.
to be just
Makes
the
it full
tapestry if
screen
possible.
and broadcast. Peace out.